so we just lost. Very good game, very entertaining. I feel like this is a game that we needed, win or lose, because like with Philly, we knew it was gonna be a battle. They're a really good team. I hate saying that, but like out of respect for them, they're a really good team offensively. Their defense is not as good, I believe, as they get credit for. But it was a very good game. This was a battle. It's unfortunate that we lost this game, but I did like a lot of things out of it. We had some cons as well, but the result hurts just because it's a loss, and especially to Philly. Like, I hate you guys. I literally hate you guys. But I think we played a really good game, and we're going to talk about it. So starting out, let's just talk about the offense. I want to say early in the game, 3 and out, like, we can't do that. We did that last week versus who played the Rams. We cannot start the game 3 and out. But other than that, like, offense was really, really good. Dak Prescott using his legs has been phenomenal. Like, not just running the ball, but just scrambling and creating off-script plays. Like, Dak has been phenomenal at that. So that's something that we've seen 2 weeks in a row that I'm really liking. It's kind of hard to implement, like improvising plays, but just knowing that Dak has that, Dak is confident. And another thing, it does speak to pass pro overall. Pass pro has been really, really good for the most part. Terrence Steele has been the weak link at right tackle. Now, I believe Terrence Steele is a really good run blocker. He's great in the run game, but he's becoming very skeptical and questionable in the passing game. We'll talk about some of the plays that he gave up here in a little bit. Also, red zone offense has been a lot better than early in the season, so we have seen improvement in that. I think we didn't score. The only 2 red zone scores we didn't have were the Schoonmaker play where he was like a half yard short, not even a yard, and then obviously the last drive of the game where we got backed up. So it wasn't really like a full, like, complete drive. But like overall, the red zone, I don't think it's been a problem as how it was early. But I do want to speak about the run game. Man, running the football has not been that good at all. And I thought we were going to be just as good, if not better than last year, because of the continuity in our offensive line, moving Tyler Smith in at his natural position, left guard. Terrence is a great run blocker. Zach Martin is a Hall of Famer. Biotish has been improving every year. Man, it's just not been there. And I think we really do miss Ezekiel Elliott. And not that saying Tony Pollard's not a great player, but I don't think he's your bell cow. He is what he was, being the number 2, change of pace, pass catching back. But something that I would say about Tony is how much he's improved in pass blocking throughout his career. So, but I mean, just the explosive plays from him are just not there. I mean, he was chugging out some tough runs, getting 3-4 yard carries, but man, we have not had a consistent game where we just lean on the run. Boom, lean on the run. We've been super pass heavy. And speaking to that, Dak Prescott has been awesome. Dak Prescott looks very, very good right now. He's in his bag. He's hot. We took a loss today, but Dak played phenomenal. A couple of guys dropped the ball. He had a couple missed throws, but overall, man, Dak he's been playing his best football of his career. He looks very confident in the offense. He has full command of the offense, has the line of scrimmage. But Dak is a warrior. Dak deserves his flowers. He's been balling. And if I hear any hate from him tomorrow, it's just discredited in one ear, out the other. Dak played a great game. Another guy that I want to talk about, Michael Gallup. It's kind of like a love-hate thing going on with him right now. I think he is himself right now after the ACL from 2 years ago. But he had a drop. I think it was like, it's like 3rd and short over the middle. He just dropped it. And he has had drop problems this season. But also, he made a hell of a catch. I think it was the next drive, and then obviously drawing a pass interference. Not the last drive, the next drive. And then on the last drive, he drew the pass interference. He had the go route against, I think it was Bradbury, and just working back through him, making that effort, which really gave us a chance at the end of the game. So, love-hate with Gallup. I think we definitely need to start looking for a replacement out wide. I don't know if it's Jalen Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert has some great plays, especially in scramble drill, improvising. He recognized Dak was on the move and needed help think it was twice there in the fourth quarter. Made some plays, got touchdown on the one. So, but I don't think Jalen Tolbert is a consistent answer. I do wish Brandon Cooks got some more looks, man, because Brandon Cooks, he's a veteran guy. He's very smart. He's very smart. I think we need to really unleash him a little bit more. And I think that is going to be a challenge because CD and Dak have been on such a good rapport. They've been tearing it up. They're playing phenomenal. CD, the offense does need to run through CD. I think we have found our identity in that the last 2 weeks. Is CD has to get the ball. And I'm cool with that because he looks like our best skill position player outside of we're not like counting Dak. He might even be a better overall football player than Dak. But yeah, offense needs to run through CD. But I would definitely like to get Cooks more involved, man. I just like the way he plays. Very smart. He doesn't make mental mistakes. Speaking on the key plays in the game, like crunch time, offensively, it's just tough that Schoonmaker was short on fourth down. Like, really good throw, really good catch. I think it was the right call. It's just a couple inches short, you know. Then we get the stop defensively. They punt. It's like a weird punt. Then we go back down to score, have to go for 2 to make it a field goal game. Dak uses his legs. Very, very good play by him. It's just unfortunate. Half of his foot stepped out of bounds as he stretched for the goal line. So then we're put into a position where we need a touchdown. And then, not the last drive, but the drive before that, when we were on fourth down, I was not a fan of Jalen Tolbert getting the target on that. He had like a stick route, is like a little stop route at the sticks. Jalen Tolbert made some good plays in the game, but it's just when it's that critical, I don't really want to go to Tolbert unless he's just blatantly open. Guys to look for, CD, Ferguson, I want to put those guys in the best position to get the ball. And Ferguson had a really good game, man. I don't remember if I spoke about Ferguson, but yeah, he deserves his flowers. I think he had a drop that was big, but other than that, like, man, he's coming to his own. We see the development with him, which is good, with Schultz going out the door. But Ferguson had a really good game. Tough guy. I really like Ferguson for real. Overall, though, offensively, I think it's good. We found our identity these last 2 weeks. We are a pass-first team. We are a pass-heavy team, is going to seem like. And I'm confident with that from what I'm seeing because Dak is playing really, really good football. He's playing at an elite level right now. CeeDee Lamb is in his bag. Ferguson coming to his own. We got guys like Brandon Cooks and stuff like that. Pass protection from Terrence Steele is going to have to get better. But at the end of the day, we put up 406 total offensive yards. I think that's something that we should be proud of. Yeah, we'll look at the Giants film and get on to them. And then defensively, speaking early in the game, those early conversions were killing us. Third down, fourth down. Now, I know they're going to do the little tush push, and there's not much we can do with that. When you play Philly, it's not 10 yards. You can't let them get 9 yards. It's got to be at least 4th and 2. Because if they get 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, then that's automatic. So you got to play Philly like, hey, it's 1st and 9. They get 9 yards, they got the first down. That's how you got to play them. But when they're in passing situations on 3rd and 4th down, that's where you got to capitalize. And to be honest, like Jordan Lewis was getting they were getting whatever they want with Jordan Lewis, for me to put it nicely. Which sucks because I think that's the part of the Diggs injury that's hurt us. It's not that Bland's got to bump outside. That's not the problem. It's that now Jordan Lewis is taking Bland's spot. And Jordan's not a terrible player, but today he was a liability. Like, Goddard was eating him up. I know Goddard was eating him up. I can't think off the top of my mind, but he gave up a lot of critical down plays, 3rd down, 4th down. And that's just tough. And, if you have one, okay, like, fine. But, like, consistently, he was getting ate up. So that is tough. And then something else to talk about with the secondary. Deron Bland is a baller, man. I love him. He gave up the touchdown to Devontae Smith. But to be honest, like, that was just a dime. Like, I can't even hold Jalen Hurts on that one. I don't think Bland played it that bad to where he was, like, out of position, but it was just a heck of a throw. But then next drive, and then the last drive, like, Bland played well. He's tackling well. Like, DaRon Bland is good. Gilmore, he's always kind of quiet, but I think that's just his personality. Like, but one of the big plays in the game was a PI call he got on A.J. Brown. A.J. ran a double move, was trying to get up the sideline, and they threw a flag because Gilmore bumped him after the ball was thrown, but the ball it landed way out of bounds. It landed by the Gatorade. That football landed, it damn near hit the Gatorade bucket, and they said, "Oh, PI, that pass is catchable." Like, man, I think they were making a lot of Philly favorite calls being in Philly, but I'm not gonna blame the game on the officials. I think both teams had 10 penalties. Some of them were kind of iffy though in favor of Philly, but that's not. We can't get the refs involved. We got to be good enough to not get the refs involved. Other things to talk about on defense. Actually, Philly, y'all really about sold the game. Man, y'all are so lucky that Tyler Steen, this rookie, this kid from Alabama, was able to fall on the ball after A.J. Brown and DeAndre Swift about choked it all for you. Because, man, when I tell you I was so hopeless, I was hopeless, man. I was in the grave. I was 6 feet. I went 6 feet. I was like 4.5 feet down. And then A.J. Brown was running to DeAndre Swift and fumbled the ball and about lost the game. Man, I thought Micah had it. So, y'all really bad for that one. Y'all really, really suck for that. And also, all the penalties y'all were having letting us get down the field. But, really overall defensively, I think it was a solid day. It just wasn't our best. And I do think when we play them next month, it will be a lot better. And I think Philly will be in trouble. I think our defense will perform a lot better. I think we'll be a lot more prepared. But I'm not saying it was a bad day defensively. We didn't lose because of defense. It just wasn't our best today. We talk a little special teams. Braden Aubrey has been a blessing. Rookie kicker, hasn't missed yet in his career. From a field goal aspect, he's been awesome. And I think Turpin had a really big return. The start of the second drive, which kind of jump started a touchdown. So other than that, though, I mean, a couple of penalties I think we had one penalty on special teams, but it's a normal day for us on special teams. But like I said at the beginning of the video, man, win or loss, today was needed. We needed a battle. We needed a war with a good team, with a capable, a quality team. And I think we proved that today, that we're ready to compete with the best of the best, because, you know, we've had this narrative. Okay, yeah, y'all blow out really bad teams. But y'all lost. Y'all got beat by San Francisco. And, you know, it don't mean nothing if you blow out a bad team, but then you can't beat a good team. We lost to a good team today. We lost to a very good team today. But we were competitive. We battled. And it was just something we needed. At Philly, that's a tough game in itself. So I'm proud of our guys today, even though we lost. A couple plays really just swung it in Philly's favor. But I'm confident in the season going forward. I think we found our identity. And I'm onto the Giants. And I think we got Giants, Panthers, Washington. Or it's Giants, Washington, Panthers. Should be 3 wins going forward. And then I think we do have a tough game after that. But we should go 3-0 these next 3 weeks. I'm happy with what I've seen today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you made it this far, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to do these weekly videos because I haven't really had time to always watch film, evaluate, and post. Dealing with my son during the week that I love so much. He don't let me do nothing, man. So I think these are a lot easier for me to make after the game. So y'all stay tuned for that. Turn the post notifications on. Other than that, man, it's Cowboys for life. Hope you have a good one. Peace.